Hello everybody, welcome back to another MBTA Commuter video here on Trenton Well 5. But we're not doing any MBTA stuff. We're going to be checking out some of the freight services, or one of the freight services, on the route. So here we are in our SD40-2, and we're going to be taking this over to Worcester, I believe. So we're at Framingham at the moment. Yeah, so we're there in the little yard. And yeah, we're going to be heading over to Worcester, which is over here. So it said about 20 minutes, but we'll see. So here we are. Lovely. Let's set you to forward. Make sure all the points are set accordingly. Yep. Right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get that off. That should be all set and ready. This is one of those locos where I thought we'd never be driving it again. But here we are. So it does actually add, having all of the bits and pieces does add a fair bit. I mean, yeah, this is the yard just west of Framingham. And you can see there is a fair amount here. And same with the other yard up here as well. And you've got bits and pieces up there. I feel like we're doing something wrong here. What are we doing wrong? What have we forgot? It's been so long since we've driven one of these. Are we going? I can't remember if they just take a lot of oomph, or we've done something with the brakes, which I think we've done something with the brakes. One of these things will probably sort it. Oh, it was on that anyway. Okay, well we're off now. Head out of Nevin's yard. Just got to turn that audio down a bit, as it seems to be a little bit noisy. Hopefully you could actually hear me during the intro. But off we go. Although the horn is so quiet as opposed to today's Trenton World standards. It's nothing. Out we go. So yeah, a few requirements for the freight on Boston Worcester. It's not included with the route, so just want to sort of make that clear now. The freight isn't, you don't buy Boston Worcester and you get freight with it. There are requirements of other DLC to see these trains on this route. So if you want two freight services, just two freight services, you need to have Sandpatch Grade, Horseshoe Curve, and Cajon Pass installed. That will give you two freight services. They're just like Boston, Worcester, Framingham, and vice versa. But if you want all of the freight services, you need to additionally own Sherman Hill and the BNSF SD70 ACE, which then give you about 20 freight services. Yeah, about 20-ish freight services, and you can use the SD40-2, the GP38-2. And the AC4400CW, basically all the CSX trains, and I believe that would include the SD40 as well. The Stars and Stripes one. It'd be weird if that wasn't included. But yeah, great to be back in the CSX stuff, having not been in one of these CSX locos in an extremely long time. Cool. We're back. Westborough transfer side, and where's that? 6 miles. I thought we were going to Worcester. No, we're not even going to Worcester, we're going there. Oh, okay. Explains why it was only 20 minutes. But I put that on the description of it, it said we're going to Worcester. Oh well. Still a bit of freight. And they're quite nice service lengths as well. I mean, a lot of them are sort of 40 minutes. So hopefully we can do more. That fume's coming out of that. And the back one's just slagging off. So it's like, nah, not doing it. Cool. as we head on to the main running line. But yeah, these trains were the first in the game. I mean, the SD40-2, GP38-2, and the AC4400CW were part of CSX Heavy Hull, which was the first train sim world CSX Heavy Hull. So to sort of be playing one of basically the oldest train on the game on the most modern route, it's like, whoa. It's quite cool as well to sort of have it on another route. So I don't think the CSX stuff really layers on too much. And this is sort of its natural habitat, so perfect. Right, let's speed it up to 50. Come on, train, you can do it. There we go. Cool. And it's quite nice to have sort of that variety as well. You know, you get passenger on, do this. It's just nice to have the passenger and freight. Obviously, I know the freight you do require a few DLC. And I doubt many people have sandpatch grade. I mean, 4 years ago, probably everybody had sandpatch grade as it was included with Train Sim World 2. But nowadays, probably hardly anybody has it. But anyway, let's enjoy the nice scenery of the MBTA Commuter, as it is really nice. Especially sort of out this way between Framingham and Worcester. Some lovely little towns and lots of sort of lakes or man-made reservoirs, etc., rivers. Just generally sort of a really nice area for scenery. Let's get a little shot as well. We don't have any. So there we go. Let's get them on. Warning devices. Very basic, but go ahead. Why is it not wanting to? There we go. So my shift button just died for a second. Yeah, let's get a nice little shot of this. Going across the crossing. Very nice. So you have got a mix of some Norfolk Southern stuff there, so that would have been from Horseshoe Curve. Which is CSX stuff from Sandpatch Grade. So sort of a rather nice mix. I don't mind doing these shorter runs as well. Like, the reason we don't really do much US freight stuff is because they're just so long. Like, I think, I was at Sherman Hill, that's like an hour and a half one end to the other. And yeah, most of the other routes are sort of an hour and a half from one end to the other. So it's quite nice, sort of, as someone who doesn't really do US freight much, because I'm not really too interested in it. It's quite nice having those shorter sort of 30, 45 minute runs, which this route has plenty of. Here we go. Whatever station this is. This is what, Southborough? What's this one? What's this station? What are you? What's your name? Oh, Ashland. Ashland. Is it Southborough next? So here we go. Southborough, Westborough, Grafton, and Worcester. I think they're the stops between. Oh, and obviously Ashland, between Framingham and Worcester. Try and get a nice photo as well at some point. Let's just get one there. Nah, we'll go a bit further up. Wait till the sun's on the train. That's at 50, so not too slow, not too fast. And I've set this to November as well, so this would look really good in autumn, or fall, as it's known here. colours come out really nicely. And hopefully we'll have a nice clearing round here where we can get a nice bit of sun coming down on the train for a nice shot, which looks to be just here. So let's try and time that well. Now. Yep, there you go, that'll do. Right, let's try and so you can see the headlights barely make a mark. It's because this is, well, one of the oldest trains. It's not TOD4, so it's like I can't remember how they described it. Basically, the headlights estimate. Basically it's an old train on a new route, so the lights and stuff don't work that well. So that's the basic. Lovely. Right, that's that. So we've got 3.5 miles to Westborough. Oh, it'd be Westborough, wouldn't it? Westborough. I was thinking Westborough. Where's that? What place is that? But yeah, it must be Westborough. That makes sense. Now, thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show the route off. Again, all opinions are of my own. I could say the route's crap. I could say it's good. I could say it's all right. Yeah. But I mean, being honest, it is a pretty nice looking route. Yeah. The scenery's been done quite well. But I mean, as you can see. Right, so this must be Southborough then coming out. Yeah, it must be. So we're up next. Just after. When's the next train due? Will we see another train? Can we... Hang on. South on track 2. Boston South, 16:16. So no, we're definitely not seeing another train. Probably just missed one actually. I think they're every sort of hour and a half, 2 hours. So I missed it by sort of 15-20 minutes. Again. Yes, that's what we're going there. So what was that Worcester? There's like a Worcester terminal yard. That must be this. Worcester yard. What's up here? Yeah, I remember it was saying if you have the freight stuff, you sort of unlock the Worcester intermodal yard. Obviously you get quite a bit more, so, but yeah, again I'll show you in a minute what other bits and pieces you get. What's this down here? Loco yard. And I believe this timetable was done by Joe Burgess. A lot of people have helped him out though, with getting the freight train data and stuff like that. So yeah, no, have a good timetable. It's a floating building. Although the scenery still is good, alright? I know I just said the scenery is good. Yeah, just ignore that floating building. 99% is lovely. Look at this. Just over a mile to Westborough. Right, I doubt it's 50 miles an hour into the trans flow siding, so is it going to tell us about a new speed on the HUD? Doesn't seem like it. But I'm going to start slowing down now. Hopefully we're not going in there. Are we going in there? Oh, we are. That's not 50 miles an hour. Well, we're going to be going a bit quick into the yard, I think, but it sort of didn't give us any pre-warning. Oh, it's not too bad. 25 anyway, that's alright. Oh, and then 10 miles an hour. Brilliant. Might pop that down even more then. Right, down to 10 miles an hour. There we go. Just over half a mile. We got any shunting to do in here? No, just basically dump it there. As was the next service will then begin, where you might then switch it, or shunt, switch, whatever we're going for. There's the cat ace come to disturb us. Nice. Oh, any points to set actually? No, fine. Fine, all fine. So yeah, straight in and dump it there, and then we're done. Oh no, we'll have a look at the freight services available. We'll do that first. No, nice little run that. What was that? 16 minutes? There was a little bit of switching beforehand, so I thought I'd sort of get that done. And we could actually be straight out onto the main line, which was a bit more interesting. It's quite a big facility here though. Big yard. Okay, through different pieces knocking about. What's that say? See if any of these tell us what service they're doing next. I suppose they wouldn't, would they, as wagons and stuff, or tankers. I don't think they sort of are designed to tell you what they're going to be doing. Must be some locos somewhere. Let's have a look down here. Any locos in here? No. Go to Worcester. No, even they don't. Oh, there you go. AI train, 1916. What about you? What are you doing? No, nothing. So I suppose a bit of AI. Yeah, probably should get the bell on. There we go. Cool. But that's been good. Yeah, good getting back in the CSX stock after such. I mean, the last time we were in one of these was probably 2+ years ago. And hopefully this route does sort of open the opportunity to do a bit more CSX stuff. Oh, I wonder if the C40 comes on here as well. As we mentioned, the SD40, the Stars and Stripes one, I haven't got them installed, but I wonder if they come on here. They weren't mentioned, but as a substitute maybe. Right down the end. Come on, try and get into the yard. Not in yet, are we? Still see it curling round. Yeah, I think we're about in now. A little bit further down, bring it to a stop. We'll get the bell off now, yeah, we'll get it off. We don't need it on. Oh, that's a nice distant scenery, isn't it? Look how sort of far in the distance you can see. Nice. Here we are. Well, there we go. That is some freight here on... What does it do next? Oh, no, there's a bit of shunting. Now, I must admit, I did completely forget to check the timetable at the end of the video. So here we are now again. But I did take the opportunity to install the C40 and the Stars and Stripes SD40. So for the SD40-2, which we were just driving, you get a nice mix of services on there. You've got the AC 4400 CW. Again, there are quite a few substitute services, so that's why I say around probably about 20 freight services. Few on there for the C40, GP38-2, just 2, and then for the Stars and Stripes SD40, again, the sort of generic ones, which are all substitutes, so you can use other trains on them. But there you go, that is the freight scene on the Boston-Worcester route. Yeah, that's coming from me. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.